Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. Shri Ganesh Mantra. Let us now listen to Shri Mataji's speech.
But that doesn't help. Never. It's just a play of the mind from one to another. So, how to detach yourself from this idea of money orientation? Whether you wear a sannyasi's dress or you wear a wonderful, some very expensive dress, is the same to the body. You can't even see your own dress. So it's the same to the eyes. But with the mind, you start convincing yourself that now I have become a big sannyasi because I am wearing a saffron dress. By wearing that kind of a dress, you can never get rid of this nonsense. So first thing, you have to be a normal person. There's no need to be abnormal outside. That you are deceiving yourself. If you think by changing your dress, attire, your lifestyle, you have become a great sannyasi or a great detached person from this money orientation, then I must say, don't deceive yourself. A person who is detached from within helps the Kundalini to rise constantly without any catches. So, for a Sahajogi, it is important to introspect and see for itself what is your level. As I told you about the reflector, what sort of a reflector you are. No use deceiving yourself, because Sahajoga is for you, for your benevolence, and your Kundalini is for your benevolence. The ascent is the aim of your life, and to perfect it is your job. So, you don't have to take to anything outside. It is inside you have to see yourself. What sort of attachments you have. The second force, which is, I'm surprised how has suddenly come up among Sahajogis, that they don't have immorality problems. They have just become moral, most of them. 99.999, I think, are moral people in Sahajoga. There may be here and there, because they enjoy their morality. Because they enjoy their morality, they want to be that. Not only that, they want their children to be moral, their families to be moral, and that is how morality is spreading in Sahajoga very fast. In that also, one has to understand that it is the innocence which is the force, not the morality. Like some people write to me, Mother, I get up in the morning, I sit before the photograph, I do this, I do that, then I take my bath, and then I do this. I can't understand this. No, not necessary. You have to cleanse yourself once in the night, as you would cleanse yourself, your body, and once in the morning, you have to pray, that's all. It's not necessary to have this ritualism, this kind of a rigmarole all the time. You go in every day, morning till evening, nonsensical, these things. And they become fanatic. They start becoming absolutely fanatic about Sahajoga. And this fanaticism can be very dangerous because they try to remember everything by heart, this and that. No, not necessary. It should be in the heart, because it amounts to the lip service then. And with the lip service, gradually you start feeling, you are great, your father is great, you this and that. So you are thrown away. You yourself throw yourself out. I can say, you hit a ball and it comes back. Like I've seen people, many who try to thrust themselves in Sahajoga, just are repelled back by themselves, not by Sahajoga. Sahajoga attracts you, no doubt, but you must have gravity. If you don't have gravity, how can you be attracted? The seriousness about it is only this, that you should introspect seriously. Find out what's wrong with you. Because this is a great chance for you to ascend. With this kind of a mind, which becomes fanatic in Sahajoga, start saying harsh things to others and disturbing the peace of others because they think they are very great Sajogis. Then I think one should introspect and find out why am I doing it. So many people have the same defects, but for that they'll scold others. Perhaps maybe they think by correcting another person they might be corrected. I don't know what is the idea of their procedure is. But it is very absurd sometimes the way people look at their problems as if these are the problems of others. Now if I am saying this to you, somebody must be counting, I know this one mother is saying about that one. Never will say that it's for me, and I have to see myself and introspect and find out what is dragging me down. So this is one of the most important things, is that you cannot be harsh, you cannot hurt people, you cannot misbehave in that manner. And if you can do that, then you are thrown out of Sajoga by yourself. Nobody has to throw you. You have to collect you, people have to like you, and you have to burn out. If the collectivity is not there, your Kundalini will never rise. Because she's rising, she's trying to give you your second birth so that you become one with the whole. The drop becomes the ocean. That's her job. She'll never rise. A person who thinks he is very exclusive, special, should not come to Sajoga. This is another great hurdle in rising the Kundalini, when people think that they are something special. We have no priesthood, and leadership is also a myth, I think. People whom I think are better off with their Kundalini, I can communicate better. But sometimes they too behave in such a manner that one is shocked. How could they behave like this? And these serpents, you see, just suddenly come up and you see them. You are shocked. What are they doing? Where is their attention? What are they worried about? So such stupid ideas, if they walk into your mind, tell them, shut up now, I know myself very well. That's the best way to keep you out of all these nonsensical things that are working. First of all, you must remember that you are seekers of truth, have been seeking truth for ages, for years together, and now, I would say, for many lives, and now you have found it. So grab it and hold it fast by understanding that this is what you wanted, you got it now. The another big problem that comes in the awakening of the Kundalini, which I feel is very important to be told to you, is that some of you think that you are very close to me, that you have a special right on me. You don't know your mother is a Mahamaya. Be careful. I'm telling you again and again. Never think that way. Nobody can be my favorite. I assure you, cannot be. It is like a mercury, if you put it on another metal or something, it doesn't stick, My mind never sticks to it. Never sticks. Now, supposing somebody is in trouble, somebody has written to me, there's some problem, then the thought comes in. But I don't stick to that. I don't stick to anyone. nor do I have any attachment to anyone, because that will be against the principle of pure love. I cannot be attached. Of course, I see your problems very intimately. I would love to solve them. I get worried sometimes. You can call it worried. But the thought, attention is going towards that person. You have seen when there's a tide, the moon, when it is full moon, the tide is much bigger. Does the ocean think? What about the moon? Does it think that it has to attract the particular ocean or someone? It's just the nature, the swabhava, the nature itself that acts. That's the nature. You can't help it. And this nature is the one you should also try to adopt and adore, because it's very helpful. This gives you a great relief from your mind, which is always thinking, and doesn't allow you to have thoughtless awareness. Get attached to someone, you're worried about some problems, even your problem sometimes, all the time, your problem. Think about your problem, or about somebody whom you are attached to. Then this mind starts working. How to solve the problem, what to do, this and that. But then you stop your agya completely, how will the Kundalini rise? In any walk of life, for a Sahaja-yogi, it is the best way to stop thinking is to think how he is going to spread Sahaja. Just divert your attention. This is the greatest pleasure for you, for which you don't have to pay or anything, just know what powers you have got. At this point I find many people are not at all aware of their powers and not using them. When you don't use your powers also, Kundalini falls down. Why should she work? She's not stupid. If you don't want to use her for what she has to achieve, then why should she worry about you? So she just drops down. She has nothing to do with you. Then suddenly you come out, Mother, I got this trouble, I've got that trouble, this happened. Especially troubles like arthritis and all such troubles come from people who don't use their vibrations. Give it to the flowers, give it to the trees, give it to anything that is living, but don't shirk it. You need not touch the person, but the desire should be, whom should I give vibrations? Only worry should be, whom should I put attention to? Where should I put this energy of mine? Once you start using this divine power, it starts growing much more, and your mother, the Kundalini, is very happy with you. And then you start seeing wonders, what's happening. For that, you have to have, first of all, attention on compassion and love. But compassion and love of God, God Almighty. But when I talk of compassion, I find people are more interested in the people who are Sahaja-yogis, who are suffering, who have problems, who have thrown away from Sahaja-yoga. They will write to me, Mother, please, somehow or other take them back. That's my job, not yours. But those who don't love God, they are not going to achieve much. They have loose tongues, they talk funnily, they don't understand they are dealing with God Almighty. And this kind of frivolous talking and frivolous behavior, you must understand that angels are around you all the time. All the time they are with you. They watch you. They will help you, they'll support you, they'll elevate you, they'll cross all kinds of hurdles, but you have to love God from all your heart and all your soul. You can't say things which are not full of protocol. All this is only possible when you surrender your ego. God doesn't want anything from you. What can you give to God? It's a funny idea people have. But it's all right. You can give anything to God. Krishna has said that you can give me flowers, you can give me water, you can give me these presents, this, that, I'll accept. But what does he say? That only thing that you have to do is to be one with me. You have to be one with me. You have to be connected with me. And this feeling of connection is so satisfying, so joy-giving, so nice, which cannot be described in words. Thus you find your Kundalini is just flowing out with joy for yourself and for others. Also, the right side, ambitiousness, domination, showing off, harshness, cruelties. I don't know how many things there are on the right side, but they can be unlimited. I mean, the limit is Hitler, you can say, so far. What knows, some other way may come to compete with him, but so far he is the last word. So all these also start destroying this Kundalini. I have seen also Kundalini of people which is hurt, wounded, just can't rise, finished. Then I feel that let them take a second birth. Only then one can work it out, because it's impossible such a Kundalini to make her rise. If you are selfish and you are cruel, then this Kundalini becomes hurt. A good mother feels hurt when her child misbehaves. So this Kundalini gets very hurt, because she wants you to have your second birth, and she can't just bear it. And this makes her absolutely incapable of rising. She becomes sick, ill and wounded. So all kinds of aggressiveness should be given us. That's not going to help. Because you have come to Sahaja not for saving money or bargaining or anything. You have come here because you are seekers. I have seen invariably people who have been to false gurus always have this kind of a money orientation, because they must have been lynched completely by the previous gurus, maybe, I don't know what to say. So it is we who can rise through our own goodness and beauty. And it is we who can come up to a level of great Sajogis. Don't keep this power with yourself. It is to be distributed and given to others and make others also very happy and joyous. It is a duty of every Sajogi to do it. Also, thinking about Sajoga, not about yourself, is the best way to avoid many problems. But once they start thinking about Sajoga, they start thinking about the defects of the Sajogis. That's not going to help. You have to develop that peace of mind within yourself, by which you can become the witness of yourself first. You should be able to witness yourself and see what are the things which are putting you down. Because today the world is absolutely chaotic. From this chaotic world you have to rise into a very peaceful, beautiful world. And you have to take many to that. For that you have to have the quality. It's not just you become Sajogis, put my badge here and all. In every way you can spread Sajoga. But be careful, because one should not feel that you have done a great job. Whatever you are doing is for your own good, not for others. Now, we have to see what a great thing that has happened, because Kundalini was a big mystery before. But now it is not anymore. It's all open. You all know about it. You know about its powers. You know how you can achieve your highest goal. So just to balance, just to lead a mediocre life, is not the way a real true seeker of truth should do. But if you are the real seeker of truth, then you should see what's wrong with what I have been doing, whatever I have been following, and what I have to achieve. All the scriptures have said that you have to be the Spirit. All the scriptures have said that you have to be born again. I'm not saying that alone. Only thing what I'm doing is what they have said, I'm trying to do it. And requesting that you should do. Sajoga is not going to like other religions where people abuse children, do what they like, make money, this, that, all nonsense. It's like a mafia. We are people who are chosen and are special people who believe in a good moral life and a peaceful life. May God bless you all.
Mahamantras. We thank you, Shri Mataji, for this opportunity to meditate and receive your blessings. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. Let us meet again tomorrow morning, same time. Jai Shri Mataji.